Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakak Wadash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation you, Akim, that I push this word in truth and in sincerity. This is going to be another my thoughts while driving. And I saw some videos, not from mainstream media, but alternative media, that Judge Andrew Napolitano was showing on his podcast. Also, he was interviewing at that time Scott Ritter, and this one episode. But throughout the day, he'd get different people to come on. So Cardinal Douglas McGregor came on and was showing, and they show more videos that the mainstream media won't show, and also the people that's the reporters that's in Iran. No, not in Iran. In Tel Aviv, they're not reporting on what's going on. They're not telling them what's going on because of the fact that they trying to block the media from finding out what's going on. Also, it's been reported that they would get 5 years in prison for reporting what's going on in Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is flattened right now with a barrage of missiles that's been hit that came down hard upon them during a barrage of missiles that have been hit that has been sent to them. A barrage of hypersonic missiles has been sent to them by Iran. Also, the Houthis are getting involved in Hezbollah in Lebanon, Yemen, Lebanon. The Houthis they control Lebanon. No, the Houthis control Yemen. Hezbollah controls Lebanon. They all allies to Iran, and they helping them. And it's coming out that how Russia is sending intelligence, also drones and missiles to help support Israel. It's to help support Iran. And this basically is help destroying Israel. Basically, Israel's being defeated. America's being defeated over there. But they ain't gonna tell you that. Leave it to Donald Trump and his delusional way of thinking. You know, America's winning the war. But meanwhile, he's crying he's crying out for peace talks, ceasefires, and negotiations like that. That dude is a delusional individual. I think he's suffering from dementia. He's probably suffering from dementia. He's old. He's probably suffering from dementia, you know. But that's neither here nor there. What we seeing, what's going to take place real soon is Joel the 2nd and the 3rd chapter. That's what's going to take place real soon. A lot of people don't understand what's going on because they don't understand prophecy. But when you understand prophecy, you see these prophecies coming to pass, you see that assembly of great nations is starting to form. Well, it has formed already. That assembly of great nations consists of Russia, China, North Korea, India, Pakistan, Libya, Ethiopia. All you gotta do is go, even Turkey. All you gotta do is go, you know, to Ezekiel, the 37th and the 38th chapter, and it explains it thoroughly what's happening. This place is on its way out, man. It's about to be a new age. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9 to 12, that assembly of great nations is forming. And what's happening is they leaving out of the media that Israel's allies and America's allies are abandoning them because they don't want no parts of this war because they know it's an unjust war, man. First of all, it's illegal what they're doing. Shit is crazy, man. But the mainstream media is pushing a narrative that Iran has nuclear missiles. They're trying to build a nuclear missile, which is all lies, all bullshit. If they really want a nuclear missile, they got allies. You know, India, Pakistan, they have allies, man. India is a part of BRICS. Iran is a part of BRICS. Do the math, man. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard to see what's going on. The propaganda that's being spewed out of these mainstream media outlets is crazy, man. Soon we're going to see Zephaniah, the 1st chapter, the 15th verse, the 14th and the 15th verse. That great day of the Lord. That great day of the Lord is near, man. We see what's happening. Look what's going on in Iran. And that's part of prophecy. A lot of you people that's going to be drafted, that's going to go, because by the way, they did pass a law, legislation, that they're going to bring back the draft. And Donald Trump is going to be that guy to draft you buy-ins. And you NWs too. Y'all going, you're not going to be excluded. So be prepared to be fertilizer over in that land, over in the Levant. Over there in the Middle East and the Levant. In the Valley of Jehoshaphat. You're going to be fertilizer over there. Why? Because that's your lot. That's your lot to die in that war over there. You shouldn't have joined the military. You had this one girl complaining about, oh, she didn't sign up to be, to go to war. She signed up for benefits and to go to school and get an education. You could have did that out here. Her excuse was she couldn't find a job. She in debt with tuition, so she thinks she could go to the military and then she get a free education. That education come with a cost, lady. That education come with a big cost. You know? It come with some repercussions. It come with some fine prints that you didn't think to read. If there's any kind of war breakout, your ass is getting shipped over to the Middle East to die over there and get put to death over there. And that's what's going to happen. A lot of y'all going to die over there. A lot of y'all going to die. Yep. When you go into Isaiah the 24th chapter, they tell you that the earth is going, the 19th verse say the earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. The earth is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard. You people have not a clue what's going on. It's going to be clean dissolved. The earth is going to be clean dissolved. Not the whole earth. There's certain parts of the earth. Like certain parts of Russia, the whole of America, the whole of Israel, but Israel's going to be built back up by the fruits, the host that's going to be punished. It says the high ones that's going to be punished, Slakia. The host of the high ones that are on high, started with the international bankers. They're going to be the first fruits of slaves. And when you go into Ezekiel, the 39th chapter, the 14th verse, they tell you how the Lord's going to set, how Yahweh Shah is going to set out continuing employment. Because it starts with Yahweh Shah. He's a top slave master. He's going to be the top slave master. That's going to set out continuing employment. So get ready, because once you get drafted over there, you go to the middle and you go to the Levant, you're not coming back. You're going to become fertilizer over there in that land. You're not coming back, man. You're all going to die over there. Every last one of you. And America is going to become a great big desert pursuant to Isaiah the 34th chapter. I can't read no scriptures because I'm driving, so I'm just going to quote scriptures, And you can check them out. All you got to do is check them out and see that I'm telling you the truth, man. America's going to be a great big desert pursuant to Isaiah the 34th chapter. That whole chapter is bad, man. And it's not that long, so you can get through it. Ezekiel 39 verse 14 tell you how they're going to be serving out, how the Lord's going to serve out continuing employment, and they're going to be slaves perpetually for 1,000 years. And after that, they're going to be rounded up and eviscerated. Obadiah 1:18. Why? Because you have done what you have done to the sons of Israel, pursuant to Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. You're all going to pay for everything you did. You think you're going to escape? Nobody escapes the judgment of the Lord, man. Nobody escapes the judgment of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Nobody. Especially you red bastard. So, hey, be prepared. Be prepared to get your asses handed to you. What's happening right now over in the land of the gutter rats, they call that land the Israelis. The Israelis now. Which what's happening is, they're not telling you what's on mainstream media. What's happening, they're not telling you. They're getting their asses handed to them, shelled 3 or 4 times a day in waves. The sky's being lit up. The sky's being lit up by rockets. Then you got something called a dancing missile. I forgot the name of the missile, but they nicknamed it the dancing missile because it moves around. And it has warheads, but decoys. dummy warheads. And then as they exhaust them, the missile defense system, they get hit with the real, they shoot them down, and then Iran is slick. They send drones and have them waste all their missile defense system on them drones, shooting down them drones and them dummy warheads, and then they start sending the real shit. And that's how Israel and American bases are getting their asses handed to them. But they ain't gonna tell you in the news. According to Donald Trump, they winning. That's a lie. That's a delusional lie. You know Donald Trump is delusional. He play upon words. He's an actor. He's a reality TV show host. Or participate. In a poor one at that. So you just worry about this right here. Israel is getting their ass handed to them, and the United States is being embarrassed over there. They're getting embarrassed. They didn't anticipate Iran, which is Persia, that been around for over 2,500 years, and combined Israel and America, they only been around for 300 and something years. Combined 70 years Israel and 250 years America. So that's 320 years. Come on, what they gonna do, man? They got sophisticated weaponry, but Iran is being helped by their allies. Meanwhile, America and Israel allies are abandoning them because they know this war is unjust. They don't want no parts of it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm happy though. I don't have a dog in that fight. I don't care about what happened with America and its troops. I don't care what happens with Iran and their troops. I don't care what happened with them Guterres and their troops. I don't care what happens over there anyway. All I want to know is when this shit going to kick off. When I'm going to be able to, be out of here if I'm a part of the elect. When all hell is going to break loose. That's what I'm concerned about. Other than that, I don't have a dog in that fight. I hope things speed up. Literally speed up. I'm hoping. I'm praying. But it is what it is. Slacking from ranting. Bringing out a few scriptures. Well, hopefully I'm not ranting. If I am, slacking. But this is my thoughts while driving. I'm almost at my destination. So you bring out. You get thoughts in your mind. You just want to put it on. You want to put it, on the video. Hopefully brothers are getting edified, and a few sisters that listen, hopefully they're getting edified. But things is getting crazy out here, man. Things are getting crazy. And you got these wicked ass Edomite women. What they do is they'll pay Mexicans, Israelites, Issachar, to do a job for them, and then after the job is done, or when it's about to be done, they'll call ICE on them, so they ain't gotta pay them. There's a video going viral on TikTok of how this Edomite woman, pay these contractors, all Mexicans, whether they're illegal or not, they making their money. They trying to make money. They trying to make a living. Once they got through with her roof, this fucking Edomite cunt bitch called ICE on her. Right when she had to pay. When she told them to come pick up the check, ICE was there waiting for them. Do you believe that shit? That's how these Edomites get down. That's why we call you the fucking devil. You didn't have to do that. But you wanted to get out the easy way without paying them. Get a free job done and without paying them. Hope that shit collapse. Hope that shit collapse on you. But Issachar usually do a good job in their work, man. Because I worked with Issachar before, man. They do a good job, man. They crafty in their work, man. They know what they doing. And they roofers. So that's a grueling job, man. This shit was in I think it was in Las Vegas. And Las Vegas is hot, man. So and being on the roof in the summertime is grueling. So they did all that grueling work just so they can get ice called on them by some wicked ass bitch. Show you how Esau is the devil, man. They are the wicked. Truly, they are the wicked, man. You gonna do some wicked shit like that after you don't hire these people just to get out of a $10,000 $10,000 job that you have to pay these people? You call ICE on them. I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna pay for everything you have been doing in Israel, man. Everything you have been doing in Israel, and your ass is going into slavery. crazy, man. It's lucky for that, you know. Got a brain freeze. I'm just watching out for these potholes. In any event, man, I'm at my destination. Lord, what was edifying. It's lucky if I was ranting. It's lucky for that. You know, I got a lot of things on my mind. You know, just trying to, you know, get everything situated. And like I said, Lord, I hope you was edified. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.